a little bit. We're doing these. We got Stratton Politzer here tonight with us, which is awesome. His podcast will come out in a couple of weeks probably. Thomas McDonald. But what we want to do is talk about some of the stuff right now. It's just coming back. Next week will be March 1st. We're getting into our season, and we want to talk about a couple things recent now. Thomas, why don't you lead off with the most serious part?
So you always hear us in here talking about all the great times on the water, all the fun times, which it is, but don't forget safety. I know through personal experience, and then I was reminded again today, like if I could give one tip, because I've been there, wear your kill switch. I don't care if you're a master, you can get ejected from a boat. Heard it on the radio today. Hey, unmanned boat, doing spins, all that, heart sank, went that direction looking for a swimmer. He was already out of the water. I've been there, done that. It can happen to anyone. So it's early in the spring. People are getting their boats out there as they should. It's beautiful out there. Just make sure you're safe. Have everybody sitting down, wear your kill switch, know your equipment's going to work, have buddies out there, whatever it is you need to do. Check the weather. That's a big one.
Well, I mean, you need to. This is for everybody. I don't care.
I don't
business,
care
whatever.
If you've been doing it for 60 years, I don't care.
Take a whole day and go through your boat, go through your permits, go through your licenses, go through your engine, go get your engine tuned up, whatever you need. But before you hit the water, you can die out there.
Yeah.
It's real quick,
you owe
too.
it to yourself and everyone around you. Like that boat today, if it had been at the sandbar, could have hit families.
Could have hit everybody.
You don't want to go there, but it could go there.
Right. And this year, not this year, last year, you can check out South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. They'll give you all the regulations.
Yeah.
But the kill switch,
you gotta wear it.
It's illegal not to now anyway. So just save yourself, whatever.
It can happen.
It doesn't matter how big of a boat you're on. I mean, you could be on a 30-foot boat and still be ejected. So
or fall down, knock your head, whatever.
Get
knocked out.
All right, and on that, so be safe. Go check your equipment out. Yeah. Go check the regulations out. Check the regulations.
Know your stuff.
Know your stuff out there. Don't just run out there because they're out there to protect us too. They will pull you over, and it is expensive. So, or you're going to kill somebody, which is the worst.
Get the app, Fish Rules. I mean, it updates every day. I mean, pretty much if there's something new, it'll be on there. So
hey, another one too. Just while we're talking about this, because this is a good one, because we don't talk about this enough. We talk a lot of fishing. Have a plan. You know, if you're going to go out with a couple buddies, you know, your case, tell Mama Harriet or your dad. I'm telling Miss Leanne. Tell them what you're doing, what time, kind of the location you're going. I know it's a little bit nervous, especially to Leanne when I say I'm going offshore, because then you're losing. But make sure
we've got those satellite phones.
Satellite phone. Your VHF is working. You got an EPIRB. I mean, that's another one. I know it's a little expensive.
It's a
big thing.
I always like having. If you're going farther than 10 miles offshore, you better have an EPIRB.
And they even got some of those blow-up rafts too, right?
Yeah, inflatable life rafts.
So
that ocean will get you.
You might look at that stuff and go, "Man, this is really expensive," but I'll tell you what, your life is worth a lot more than anything out there. All right, changing the subject. We're going to talk to you first as the inshore thing. I know you've been bumping out there, checking some stuff out too.
Yeah.
What do you got? What's going on right now? What should you be looking for?
Well, the water's warming up. Water's getting in the 60s, which can be great, but it will lead to March Madness.
Right,
It's getting tough, baby.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing schools. I'm also seeing schools break up into, I don't want to say 2s and 3s as much as like 5s and 10s. So that means they're going to start breaking up. They're still in those creeks and all that. We went recently. There was a pretty good inshore bite for the sheephead. I think they're starting to do their thing.
Yeah, we're in a transition right now.
What do you think about that?
I heard someone yesterday had a great day, and the creek sheepshead fishing was big ones still. So
that's good.
I think after these tides this week, next week,
tides.
I think next week it's gonna start. They'll start pushing off the sheepshead. It's always either in these 3 weeks, last week, this week, or next week, when the fish really, it's like 1 week where they all go offshore, and then we really start catching them out of the near shore reefs, and that's what's getting going for us. We're starting to book some trips for March, and
any word on the black sea bass and stuff out there? You've been out there a little bit.
Shorts.
Shorts.
Close.
Yeah.
Shorts.
A lot of short ones. That's towards the end now, but it's. Sheepshead is coming hot, and it's
a fun one.
Yeah.
So I mean, basically to wrap it up, one, go through all your safety gear.
For sure.
You don't want to see what you saw today.
No.
The person was okay.
They were okay.
But
Yeah,
that's terrifying to see anybody in
The
trouble on
death's
a boat.
Yeah.
Make sure your fire extinguishers are up to date. That's another big one.
Yep.
The fishing is still really good inshore. Black sea bass, but the sheepsies are right there.
They're getting
But we're
there.
going to go in this transition, and we're almost to March 1st coming up, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's nuts.
Right?
We're rolling.
So, hey, listen, if you need gear, you need information, you can contact any of us. You can find us on, go ahead real quick.
Hilton Head Inshore Charters on Instagram or my website.
There you go.
Black and Blue Charters on Instagram, Facebook.
And then Captain John Werner at Instagram. And one last thing I'm going to talk about, because we're going to get these out there. I never wanted to be this guy, but to help our channel and telling tales so we can continue to have
same.
you're going to have to, you go down and you like it.
There it is, man.
And then you gotta subscribe.
Subscribe.
And I hate saying, but you
Come
gotta
on.
say, like and subscribe. Say it.
Like and subscribe.
Say it again.
Hey, we're not that good for the
Wait.
little clip.
We're not that
The
good yet.
pollen's got
The pollen's killing
Pollen's
it.
got
here.
So like and subscribe.
And then come on in to Southern Draw. Thanks to Paul and the guys here. Appreciate it being the hospitality. All your needs coming up here for inshore, offshore, whatever you need.
Best tackle shop.
We'll talk to you, man. We'll be on the water. Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Good job tonight.